is the one, the only, and the master of all frogs, and his name is...
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595.
Frogs Master 595. Hey everyone, this is Frogs Master 595. This is finally that update video, and it's an important one. Okay? I know I said that in that Talking About the Frog Show Season 9 video that it would be soon, like I'm pretty sure I said Friday. And yeah, it didn't come out that Friday. But now this is another Friday, and here it is. It's not going to be that long, but it's still important. Okay? So, I think the first thing to do would probably there's just two things to this update video. It's just of how important that they are. And I guess one other thing I could do is just show this room again. But here's the first thing. It's the big thing. Ready? Okay. Some of you may have been able to guess it already. But here it is. I'm moving. And that is not a joke, because for any of you that didn't think that, just take a look at this again. Maybe it would make a lot of sense. Because it does. There is nothing here at all. I am in fact moving. And where is that going to be? It's going to be Florida. Really close to the Alabama borderline part of Florida. Maybe not like too close, but about an hour-ish, 40, 50 minutes away from it, I'd say. So it's, you know, the Panhandle part of Florida. That's where it's going to be. That's where I'm going to be moving to. And what day is that going to be when I'm moving to there? June 13th. That is the day. This house here, it was put on the market on April 2nd. Yeah, way back then. I didn't say anything. That was even before the Frog Show Season 9 got started. But it stayed on there for a while. You know, people obviously showed up. It took a little bit of time, but then it started happening. And that went on for about a month, actually, which is a little bit longer than what it would usually take for the realtor to get the houses going with getting sold, but I guess it was still in the normal average amount of time. It had said about a month. That would usually be how long it would take the realtor, and it took about a month, a little bit more, but it was still in about the same thing. It's just, it also took longer for the first people to actually come and look at it, so I don't know. It was probably just something with the market. But I think you guys could probably tell already because of how much different locations, parts of this house that I've done for things like the Frog Show and really just other videos. It's pretty big, so it was put on that market for pretty expensive. Remember, this is Missouri where I'm at right now. And it's at the lower part, it's pretty close to Oklahoma, or at least relatively close. Well, still not as close as what, like, when I'm in Florida, where that'll be to Arkansas, but this house was on the market, pretty sure it was for $225,000. Or actually, no, not that. It was about $220,000, $223,000. It was right around there. That's what it was put on for. Like I said, people, if you would show up, look at it, not really say anything, but I didn't see any of these people show up because it was always when I was at school. Just if you wanted to know that, I don't know. You know, eventually, And some people did show up, and then they put the offer in, and then some other people put an offer in, and then they got a little, obviously an offer battle went with that, but then our realtor came in and got that situated with, and then one of them ended up going with that, and then this house was sold, and that was on what I think it was on a Wednesday. I'm pretty sure that was May 7th. It must have been. I think, not May 7th, May 8th. Yeah. So, a little over a month from when this was put on the market, but this house right here, everything with it. Frog's Master Room, Jammy Land, all the jammy items, and all the rest of it. Sold May 8th. And then we actually went down to Florida and all that because we had to find a place down there, in which we ended up finding actually on May 12th. We stayed there for a few days over the weekend. I missed one day of school. Yay, because it's at the end of the year and it's harder and it's not good, but it's okay now because my last day is May 21st on Tuesday. Yeah, that's not related with this and all, but by that point, May 21st, or summer vacation, it'll only be a little bit before June 13th. Not even a month before I'm not here anymore. Slowly you'll see this stuff go away. But this ended up selling for $225,000. I know that. That was how much. Which, that's really good. That's really good amount. This is a big house. I'm sure you could tell already that it is. But with all that said, you see how the room looks. It actually does still look exactly the same, really, because everything is just the same. I mean, everything is still where it is. Nothing much is different here. Oh, it's a new shirt. It's a purple shirt. Whoa, cool. No. I don't know if that was actually shown. I know it wasn't the Frog Show. But, well, actually that's not true because that's actually in all the pre-recorded stuff. So forget that I said that, but that's there. Up there now. I don't think you have really seen it. Maybe you did for, a little bit, but not really that much. That's really the only difference here. So now that you know that I'm moving and all of that stuff, you probably want to know the main thing now. Where are the Gemmy items? This is where the Gemmy items are. Now it's kind of dark to see, but this is where they are. They're in the garage. Yeah, you barely see this at all. Only in the Frog Show, really, but here's random garage stuff that's kind of been here for a while. But over here, oh boy, do you see all this? It's probably so much more than what you have seen with packing before, because just look at all of this. Look at all this. Now, no, this is not all my Gemmy items. With that, they're actually just in a few bigger boxes. Surprisingly, they all kind of fit in like 6 or 7. And they're not over here. They're mainly like over here, actually. This is where the majority of them are. Here. Yeah, there's not that much light. There's like one there and a few over there. There's some in medium boxes, there's some in large. But this is where they all are. Obviously, I'm not going to show them because they're all taped. There's just a couple other empty boxes here for those other Gemmy items that are in the Frog Show that obviously need to be kept out because I want to finish the Frog Show. I don't know if I've said this, but I want to finish it in this house. That's why all that pre-recording stuff has to happen with it, which is what makes the Frogs Master videos come out at really weird times now, and why some of them have been kind of just odd. But Tyler's Animals, that's one of the boxes right here. I think, wait, no, actually this is empty. Yep, yeah, obviously it is. It just says that. I thought that it was, but obviously it's open. So this is actually one of the empty ones where some of that Frog Show stuff will go in. Those few other Gemmy items. But that's really it. This is where those Gemmy items are. Those are just the big three things. Really, the first thing is seeing how my room is still just like it was. Second, moving, and third, this. I definitely know for sure this is where two boxes of the Gemmy items are, and that one, and more right there. You can't really see them, but it's where more of them are. Medium ones. So this is actually a bit long, but it's not nearly as long compared to other stuff. That's really going to be it for this update video. There will be more if other stuff gets done, like really short things just to show, but Frogs Master 595 is moving to Florida and not going to be in Missouri anymore. And on June 13th, that's when the moving date will happen. That's when closing is for this house. The Florida one, don't really know. Maybe we'll have to stay somewhere for a week, a few days. And I'm not sure when that Florida one is for closing. But don't worry, we picked a good one that I think I don't need to explain what that one looks like. You'll just see when I show it, when that time comes. Is there anything else to say, really? Just that on June 13th, I'll have a final video with this house. Now, with the Frog Shows, real quick, I just want to say, since they're all pre-recorded, like a bunch of them, because of where it's going to be going with 10 seasons of it. Ooh, yeah, I know, right, 10 seasons. With all of those that have to be all the pre-recorded, it's just, obviously, they can't upload all of that just together with Season 9. I can't upload the Season 10 episodes with the Season 9 ones. They still need to be separated by like a few months, how normally the scheduling is for the Frog Show. That's just how it should be. So, really, the last video in this house will be a Frog Show episode, but what it really kind of should be known as is just the one on June 13th, is that's where this whole house is going to be completely empty, and I'm going to show that. That's going to look weird. No Gemmy item in sight. On June 13th, every one of them is going to be packed up. Maybe one will stay out. Just to have heading down to Florida. I don't know. We drove there when we were trying to get there to the house, and maybe we'll drive there again to get to the new house once we move into it. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. Well, now that's everything. Just be prepared for June 13th when that video comes along. As for other Frogs Master videos, they'll be better now because I kind of have more of a time, especially once school ends. There's going to be more time, much more time to make those and pre-record those Frog Shows. It's just going to be easier. I know it's been weird, but it'll get better. A bit of a long update video, but an important one. Okay. you should definitely share this one as much as you can because it's obviously something big. Okay. That's it. 14 minutes. No, it's going to be 15 minutes because the old intro is here. Isn't that right? Don't want to forget about that. So it's 15 minutes. So it's actually long. Alright, well, that's it. Peace.